Dude, I just saw a 2000 Blazer selling for 18 grand. You know how much they were asking for a 2010 SUV right next to it? 6,000. Yeah, the older one is worth triple. And no, the 2010 owner isn't crazy. There's something happening in the market that most people haven't caught on to yet. And look, if you've got an old Blazer sitting in your garage or you're thinking about buying one, pay attention because what I'm about to show you might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about these trucks' value. Oh, and if you're into this kind of talk about cars that people underestimate, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more coming.
All right, let's get straight to it. The 2000 to 2004 Blazer generation, that boxy one, is becoming a phenomenon in the used car market. And it's not nostalgia, it's pure math. First point, the Vortec 4.3 V6 engine. This engine is basically a 350 V8 minus 2 cylinders. Seriously, same architecture. GM took one of the most reliable engines in automotive history and adapted it. Result, an engine that easily goes past 300,000 miles without being opened up. Now the 2010 Blazer, well, it doesn't even exist. GM killed the Blazer in 2005 and only brought the name back in 2019. What you find from 2010 are Equinoxes, Traverses, completely different vehicles with modern engines full of technology that, look, when something goes wrong, the bill gets ugly. But it's not just the engine. The 2000-2004 Blazer was one of the last mid-size SUVs with a real chassis, body on frame, robust suspension, built to handle heavy work. It was common to see these Blazers towing boats, trailers, jet skis, and doing it for decades. You know what else? Parts. You can find 2000 Blazer parts at any junkyard, auto parts store, even on eBay. Bumper, 80 bucks. Grill, 50. Headlights, $40 for the pair. Now, try finding parts for 2010 Traverse. First, there's sensors on everything. Second, when you do find them, the bumper is $400, if you're lucky. And if you need to work on that 3.6 V6 with timing chains, buddy, that's $2 grand just in labor. Here's another detail few people mention. The 2000-2004 Blazer still had real 4x2 and 4x4 options with low range, not this electronic all-wheel drive that cuts power to protect the system right when you need it most. And check this out. In 2000, a Blazer LT 4x4 cost about $28,000 brand new. Adjusted for inflation, that's about 45 grand today. A 2022 Blazer, the new generation, starts at $35,000 and easily hits $50,000.
So the price hasn't changed that much. What changed was the vehicle. The old Blazer was honest. Durable cloth seats or leather that lasted a lifetime. Simple dashboard with buttons you could use without taking your eyes off the road. Air conditioning that actually got cold, without this 3-zone climate control that never works right. And there's the last of its kind factor. The 2000 to 2004 Blazer was Chevy's last mid-size SUV with that old-school, tough-as-nails vibe. After it came the Trailblazer, which was a different proposition altogether. More refined? Maybe. More problematic? Definitely. You know what the survival rate is for these vehicles? Of the Blazers produced between 2000 and 2004, an estimated 65% are still on the road. Modern SUVs from 2010, less than 40%. And that's only a 6-year age difference. But what really explains this appreciation is that reliability has become a luxury. Think about it. You buy a 2010 SUV for $6,000. Beautiful, high-tech, fuel-efficient. Then the control module fails. That's $1,500. The CVT transmission starts slipping. Another $3 grand. The all-wheel drive system craps out. Another $2,000. In 1 year, you've spent more than the car's worth. Now take a 2000 Blazer. Simple engine, 4L60E transmission that every mechanic knows, analog or semi-digital systems. Something breaks, $300 and it's good as new. And there's more. The old Blazer can handle modifications. Want to lift it 3 inches? No problem. Want bigger tires? Go for it. Want a sportier exhaust? Have at it. Try that on a modern SUV. The sensors freak out, the computer goes into safe mode, and there goes your adventure. Another point explaining this appreciation is that the 2000 to 2004 Blazer is entering the future classic category. In 5 years, when it's 30 years old, it'll qualify for classic car shows, special plates in some states, different insurance rates.
So that's it, folks. The 2000 Blazer is worth more than a 2010 SUV because it represents something the industry stopped making: honest, durable vehicles that owners can maintain without selling a kidney. And it's not just the Blazer. Tahoes, Suburbans, S10s, Silverados, this whole generation is appreciating. It's the market recognizing that sometimes simple is better. So, do you have one of these gems in your garage? Ever thought about buying one? Or do you think I'm crazy and prefer the modern stuff? Drop a comment below because I want to hear your thoughts. And if this video was helpful, hit that like button to help the channel grow. Until next time, guys, I'm out.